Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm reviewing Wizz Air and I managed to pick up a cheap flight to Greece for less than £50. At the end I'll be giving you my top tips before booking any flights with Wizz Air, so stay tuned. My flight from Gatwick to Mykonos was due to take off at 10 PM at night, so Gatwick was pretty quiet. Most of the shops and restaurants were now closed. So this was a full flight with 240 people squeezed onto this Airbus A321. And just to give you some context, that's 63 more passengers than if it was on a full British Airways A321. Now I paid an extra £18 for Wizz Priority, so I could take a trolley bag and another small bag. Now you sectioned off, I meant to board first. So basically we were just left outside on the ramp for around 20 minutes in gale force winds at 4 o'clock in the morning. On the flight out, I was sat right in the middle in 11B, really squashed, so I splashed out. Another £20 for extra leg room sat at the overwing exit. It turned out the flight was really light, so I ended up having the row 3 to myself, which was a great result. Okay, so one of the good things was the seat design. The way they put the tray table on the seat is quite high up, so your knees don't really dig into it. That's kind of a great feature of the seat. Unfortunately though, like the flight out, the flight was really grotty. You can tell the aircraft didn't really get proper clean on the ground during turnaround, so it's really dirty. Did you know that Wizz Air have 315 aircraft on order, so they really are going to be a huge airline within Europe. Now, I didn't bother with any food or drinks on board. A gin and tonic was around £10, and the only food available was, I think, a cheese and tomato toasty, so it was really limited things to buy on board. Something to bear in mind if you're flying with Wizz Air in the future. Now, in terms of seat pitch, you're looking at around 29 inches, which is pretty standard for a low-cost carrier. With the flight out being completely full with 240 people, it felt totally cramped on board. So definitely recommend purchasing extra legroom seats. Oh yeah, don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, lovely. So, grotty planes, very densely configured aircraft, and not as cheap as you would think really, because you have to pay for extra legroom seats or pre-book your seats by Wizz Priority. With lots of cancelled flights and lots of disruption with Wizz Air, would I do it all again? Hell yes. check in online as early as possible. If they do oversell the flights, they choose the people to offload whoever checked in last. And remember, some destinations, like what I went to, Mykonos, they don't allow you to use your mobile phone as a boarding card for the return flight. So make sure you have your boarding cards all printed out ready. If you are traveling with other people, then definitely pre-book seats, otherwise you will be split up. And take a face mask for such densely configured aircraft, and make sure you take maybe some Dettol wipes, hand sanitizer. The toilets, bathrooms are very small. It's impossible to wash your hands properly in those tiny sinks. Well, that's me back at Gatwick. Thank you so much for watching, and check out my other videos. And if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.